about you, but I feel like the month of August just always makes me feel like I need to get my whole life together for many reasons. Probably the biggest one being when I used to be in school and college and stuff. But I do feel like it's a good habit of like a mid-year check-in, like let's reorganize my whole life, let's get my shit together, you know what I mean? This time I'm gonna do that by making a new calendar, a printable calendar, which is something I've always wanted to do, and this is the year of doing the thing that I've always wanted to do. So I'm gonna bring you guys along in a few days in my life as I design my printable calendars for the very first time, and I figure out like, how do you format that on Etsy? What type of files do I need? I don't know, man. We're gonna figure it out together. And whatever else happens this week, I'm gonna bring you along for it because I feel like these days in life videos are always really fun. So let's see what happens. First up, you gotta start with your research. So the very first thing that I did was I hopped on Etsy and I just searched printable calendars, and I saw what were the first things that popped up. What were their cover photos like? What were their titles like? What were the, images they used, that sort of thing. Then it was time to start a new Illustrator file, and guys, I don't know if you've ever designed a calendar before, but it's kind of hard. So I just played around with this for a while. So after a lot of designing, I've ended up with a lot of options, and I am so excited about all of them. This first one here, you can see I tried adding a wavy border to it and some note sections, and then I was like, maybe it's horizontal, and finally I felt like I kind of made one that I liked. I also tried a gradient version, and something about it is just not giving what I want it to give. It's giving corporate. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not giving cute, creative, artsy. It's giving corporate, and I don't like it. But this one on the end, I am obsessed with. It's really like pretty basic. There's something about it that's so fun. And I also played around with some colors. Over here you can see the single color and then the duo color. I'm obsessed. This looks so fun. I'm so excited to see it all together. So anyways, this is kind of what it's looking like. Not too crazy in terms of artboards. If you know, you know. Sometimes Illustrator, it can be kind of crazy in here. But I am calling it quits for tonight. I have plans in the morning, and I will see you guys there. Happy Saturday. I'm actually going to a author signing event at a local bookstore. I started the morning by going to a different Rise Up coffee location. It was very cute and much bigger than the ones that I'm used to where I live, so I think I will definitely be back. But I've got my bag of books. I'm gonna go meet my friend Maddie and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Maddie.
Hi!
And she is very cool because I very unexpected was like, hey, do you want to be in a YouTube video?
Yes.
Like, cool.
Sure.
But I thought it'd be fun to do a little book haul. You've already got your books out. Let me get mine.
I told you.
We grabbed bookmarks from literally
So
all the
many.
authors. I didn't even realize how many I grabbed. Oh my god.
All tucked in here, look.
All tucked in. Right.
Oh god.
So let's see, there's probably more bookmarks like in between. I think that's all. Yeah. Up first, this is the unexpected book that I got today at the salty something. I'll put like the name here. That was outside the coffee shop that I went to before we went to the event. And this is the book that I was excited to get at the event. And I had the author sign it. Oh, look at that, more stuff. So yeah, she was so sweet. And then these are the two books that I took to the event to get signed. This one was a recommendation from you.
The best book. So good.
And I'm so excited to read it. Hopefully this will be like, I'll be able to fit it into my summer reading. And then this one that I've been dying to read for the longest time, and I'm finally gonna do it now. But yeah, I got it signed as well. Both of these signed. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to hear your thoughts on that one.
I know. All right, so this is my like book haul for today.
Beautiful.
I was on a book budget, so
always.
Yeah.
We only have so much room on our bookshelves also.
I know. What you got? What you got?
Finders Keepers. I'm actually halfway through this book by Sarah Adler. She's somewhere in here with more stuff.
I know we got so much stuff.
I know.
Stickers and
5 Broken Blades by Mai Cortland. I think that's how you say it.
That one's so pretty.
I know.
The sprayed edges.
The sprayed edges are so stunning.
Oh my gosh.
And then she's in here. And this was my little author to celebrate. I always try to do little authors every now and then. With all of, she gave us so many things.
I know.
There's so many stickers.
The little sticker.
Of course, the book that I recommended, it's my book of the year probably right now. And I got a second book from her. So Kara. And then Assistant of Mine.
Yeah, we both got that
Twins.
one.
So this is
so yeah, the book event was very fun, a little overwhelming because there were so many people, but it was
so
fun.
worth it.
Yeah, very worth it. I'm so glad you reminded me about it. I forgot it was coming up. But I think we're gonna spend the afternoon and we're gonna go downtown.
Shopping.
Yay! Okay, I'm back home and Maddie just left, so that means it is time for me to get some work done finally. If I do not get progress done on these calendars, I will not finish them this week, and I'm definitely committed to finishing them this week. I was designing some concepts last night, so I'm gonna take a look at them with fresh eyes today and start doing all of the different color variations that I picked out, figuring out exactly what size I need to do and like how to format the file. So that is today's goal. on my calendar prep, and I thought I recorded at least the process of me setting up the first file, and my phone died and it didn't save the video at all. So cool. I'm gonna walk you guys through it now. Here is how it's looking. I decided to do all of the months that I would want to do in one file all together to start. I would like to offer a 17-month version that is August 2025 to December 2026, and then a 2026 by itself version as well. So that's why it's not just 12 that you're seeing here. Over here you can see I played with the colors as I was working, and I was looking at things next to each other, and the contrast needed to change on some of them. So at first I was just changing the colors here, and then I just messed with them on the calendar versions, and this is the final palette that I ended up with, and I love it so much, guys. I'm so obsessed. I also separated everything into different layers over here. You can see, like, if I zoom in a little, my logo is on one layer, the days are on one layer, the week labels here are on a different layer because they're a different color, the highlights for the weekends, the header, and then the calendar grid itself. And then the background color, of course. I think that's cool, and then I put the colors back, and I'm like, wait, no, that's way better. So this is where we're at, and I've just been going through and changing the dates on all of these calendars, trying very hard not to write the wrong numbers on these. So I don't know if you guys would care to see that, because, like, it's pretty boring. But I'm just sat here, and then I have my iPad over to the side, hello, and I'm watching YouTube videos while I'm, you know, changing the numbers on all of these. So boring stuff, but I'm having fun with it. I just got to February. It's exactly 4 weeks because it starts on a Sunday. So, like, do I just leave the whole last week blank? I'm taking this personally because February is my birthday month, and it's being difficult. So after I got in a fight with February, I decided I wanted to see if I could convert the already set up completed style 1 file to the style 2 that I had picked, since they were really similar in format except for the header. So here you can see I've copied the new header, and I'm just making some slight tweaks to the base because I have everything on different layers. It was really easy. So then I copied and pasted that to all artboards and was just switching it over to being the correct months and correct colors. So for right now, I'm just gonna focus on getting these 2 styles as my launch. I was really hoping to do 4 different styles and have 2 of them be vertical and 2 of them be horizontal, but the horizontal ones, both of them are really different layouts, and it's gonna take me a long time to even design them, much less than all of the prep work that would go into the listing photos and the mock-ups. I don't even know what I'm doing with those yet. I think it would be easier to figure that out with the 2 that I have that are both the same format for now and go from there. But if I can fit it in, I'm still gonna try and launch all 4 designs. We're gonna see how the week goes. I don't know, I kind of feel like I have taken on something that's a little bit bigger than I can accomplish, but we're gonna try. I love a challenge. So I am gonna call it quits for here because it is getting late and I've gotta go to bed. I've been staying up way too late lately, but I will check in with you guys again when I am back working on this and figuring out next steps, which is gonna be file types and export settings and all of that fun stuff. So I'm here working in the studio late at night, as I always do, and there have been some Swiftie rumblings today, and then this shows up, a countdown on her website for tonight. I don't think I'm gonna get anything done tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna even finish the product launch this week. TS12 finally being announced tonight. I'm thrilled, naturally, but I am going to try and attempt for at least another 30 minutes to get some work done. But first, I need to change the vibes. My app here. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, I have spent actually like 45 minutes trying to get work done and I simply can't focus. But I did write myself a really good to-do list. I basically wrote down everything that I feel like I need to get done in order to launch these products. And I'm trying to launch it on Friday. We'll see if that happens. So I don't know. I have a list. It gives me something to aim for, it gives me goals, it gives me things to check off, because if I don't, I just don't know what I'm doing. So at least I feel like I have a little more structure and some goals for this week, and I'm gonna try my best to make products that I'm really proud of. But with that, I'm calling it quits for the night because I gotta go see what the heck Taylor Swift is up to, and I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. All right, voiceover Haley back from a post the life of a showgirl announcement world. I am back working on the calendars though. I really want to finish these this week. So here I am doing some final touches on the Style 2 file and just going through and exporting all of the different versions, including the black and white ones. Next up, it was time to resize them, and after some researching I found that you could use this scale art and edit artboards tool. You just pick the different size that you want. I'm using all preset sizes because they're standard for the products I want to offer, so I just hit the next size and let Illustrator do the heavy lifting for me. Check it out, isn't that cool? Wow, that's a lifesaver, right? Except for when it crashed. That wasn't fun. It like hard crashed too, but I got it fixed and I was back to business, and it was thankfully only crashed once. I just wrapped up all the exporting and I am so thrilled to get these up on my store. You guys have no idea. I am so proud of how this turned out. These calendars look so cute and fun and weird and artsy, and I feel like that's exactly what I was going for. I ended up deciding to do less in the launch than I originally planned, so I'm going to have 2 different styles and each of them are going to be offered in color and black and white. But for now, I'm calling it quits for tonight because it is August 13th at 6 p.m. and I have to go watch a podcast. I get to hear Taylor Swift talk about her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. I am so excited to hear whatever she has to say about it. And I just have 2 more days until I'm trying to launch it. So hopefully tomorrow I will be very productive and get these things done. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch New Heights.
TS12, baby. This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
Watching the podcast premiere today was so much fun. I had just a blast listening to Taylor talk about her art and her music and getting her masters back and the Eras tour and the new album. But oh my goodness, wow, it was kind of a lot. So I needed to calm down a little bit and I wanted to do something not online because I had spent many hours online. So I decided to do some watercoloring and I wanted to show you guys. Here is the first one. I just wanted to do something kind of methodical, so I thought a nice checkered pattern would be fun. I want to maybe doodle something on it, but yeah, I can't imagine why I decided to choose the color orange. The other one I did was I wanted to do an interesting color combination stripe. And I do think I achieved that because there's something weird going on here. The pink and the orange blending together, but the like tealy green is so vivid. It's cool. More weird art. It's kind of been what I've been doing lately. I'm gonna call it a night and I'm gonna try and read one of my new books from Saturday. We'll see how far I get before I get too tired. And I will be back hard at work on the Etsy shop tomorrow morning. It's the next day and I've spent all morning writing out my printable calendar product listing description, and I think I have it in a really good spot. The only thing that's left to do now, because the files are done and the product listing is done, is to actually make the listing photos, so all of the mock-ups, and then they'll be ready to put up on Etsy. So I'm feeling pretty good about my progress so far. I'm gonna start working on that, and I will check back with you guys in a little bit. Now that I have the file set up on InDesign, I can just replace the link, and I'm hoping all of the pages will update correctly and I won't have to replace them 17 times. If I'm lucky. Oh my god. InDesign, I believe in you. You've never let me down. It worked! Ah! I'm so happy right now that that worked. Ta-da! Check it out! All of my mock-ups are done. I am so in love with them, you guys. I'm so excited to get these up on my store. I have been dreaming of making fun, colorful, like funky typography calendars for the longest time, and I don't know about you guys, but when I've set myself a goal to do something creatively, I get this feeling where I'm like, I don't know if I have the skills to do it in the way that I'm dreaming. Like, I have this vision and I have this idea, and I'm the one that came up with the idea, but I don't know if I'm even the one that has the skills to do it good enough. But then I do, and I need to stop doubting myself, because like, are you serious? I'm just so happy with how this turned out, and it's so cute, and I can just see it in people's homes, in their office, or in a school or something. I just am so excited about it. It feels so good to be working on something and to be so proud of it and to be so excited to share it with people. And I just hope you guys are gonna be loving it as much as I am. But with that, I gotta say, your girl is getting tired. It is late. I've been working on this all day. I have not left this room except for to get dinner. So I don't know if this has been super fun to watch, but I have been locked in, working hard, and so excited to get these up on my shop. So I will be doing that in the morning and getting these listings up and posting this video. So I hope you're enjoying this behind the scenes look of what it takes to get digital download products up on an Etsy store. Okay, so the printable calendars just went live. They're on my shop now. I'm so excited. I woke up early this morning and I finished the listing so I could get them live on time, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm gonna celebrate. I have my favorite recipe for homemade Pop-Tarts because Taylor Swift talked all about her baking on the podcast I watched this week, and I feel like baking some homemade Pop-Tarts is the perfect way to celebrate all the hard work that I did this week. Cheers! Thanks for watching.